The clock is ticking for millions of people stuck in Ukraine right now, still trying to get out. Cities like Mariupol hit hard by airstrikes, and they are running out of food, clean water, medicine, and heat in some very cold nights. The city council there says the very last reserves of food and water are almost gone, and attempts to deliver those necessities are made harder by attacks from Russian forces that continue. They're even melting snow to try to have drinking water. Gavy Friedson is the Director of International Emergency Management and Global Ambassador at United Hatzalah, and he is joining us live tonight with some of the efforts he and his team have underway to help hundreds of people in need. Gavy, thank you so much for your time. Start by telling me who you're helping, about the people that you're assisting.
Thank you so much, and good evening. We are helping anybody that needs. As we know, there's almost 3 million refugees because of this war. Our team at United Hatzalah, an Israeli nonprofit who was very well known with a lot of emergencies and disasters all around the world, didn't hesitate. And about 20 days ago, when this war broke out, we immediately dispatched our GO team to arrive on the ground. We were able to get to Moldova. That was the closest area we were able to get to. And we started treating anybody that needed assistance. So as the numbers start to grow, we've already set up field hospitals from day one. We're the only ones operating on the border with Ukraine and Moldova. We've had over 150 medics, EMTs, paramedics, doctors, nurses, you name it, psychotrauma teams on the ground, assisting everybody that needs it. And there's some powerful stories coming out. They're hungry, they're cold, they've been traveling for days, and the crisis is only just going to get worse.
Wow. Gavy, how many people have you gotten out to safety so far?
So we've treated in thousands. We've already delivered over, it's about 6,000 meals a day that we're providing. We've treated over 15,000 refugees at least. And we've managed to get, I think by the end of the week, we'll have 11 airplanes, so about close to 2,000 refugees that we're going to be able to get to Israel. We've actually been working with the different governments and the Israeli government and bringing about 11 airplanes that we've chartered to get them to Israel for some safety, and either they'll be there temporarily or for longer, just depending on how this all plays out.
Wow, well done. We do have some video, Gavy, I want to share with people at home. This is of a volunteer who rescued a 2-day-old baby from Kyiv. Tell us about the circumstances of this situation and what we see happening here.
Unbelievable story. So that is our volunteer, Vicky. She's amazing. She speaks Russian and Ukrainian. She volunteers with us. There's a lot of, orphans in Ukraine, and there's a lot of Israeli families that go through surrogacy and in Ukraine. And basically this was an unbelievable story where we were told that this baby was born to a surrogate mother in Ukraine. The mother, 2 days after they delivered the baby, she abandoned it at the hospital and just ran away to be with her family. She just left the baby. And the parents, the young Israeli parents in Israel, got a hold of us saying, they really want to get this baby out. It's their child. And contacted us at United Hatzalah, and we created a mission. And we literally had to work with all the different governments in 4 different countries, from Moldova, Romania to the border. Very complex story. You can find the story on our website and on different news sites, but it's unbelievable what they had to go through to get this baby out. Dealing with the officials who first of all didn't understand what are we doing with this young child when the parents weren't even there, and having to get it back and rescued to Israel. And we did. One of our volunteers, Aaron Ben Harush, made it to the border and with our doctor and EMTs, and they went in and they found this baby, and they managed to get it back to safety and reunite it with the parents, who landed in Israel with one of our chartered airplanes with tons of food and medical supplies, and we managed to reunite the family together with this 2-day-old baby. So it's really, what a miracle.
Wow, we need to see those stories of hope. Such a small story, but gives us such a big glimpse at the people, the helpers out there like you. We also have a photo I want to share with folks of a little boy, 10 years old, named Misha. What is his story?
Unbelievable story as well. This little child, 10 years old, as you know, the men 18 to 60 are not allowed to leave the country. They have to stay back in Ukraine and fight. So his older brother, who was 19 years old, and his father were not able to leave, and the mother did not want to leave them. So they sent him on his own. They just wrote a letter and they sent him towards the Moldovan border. And it says that he has a half sister that is that is Jewish, that is in Israel, and they sent him from Zaporizhia in Ukraine, and they sent him off on his own journey on buses, on trains, until he got to the Moldovan border, where he found one of our medics who had the Israeli flag, as you can see, an orange jacket on your screen, and he told them, and he showed them the letter, that in the letter it says, half Jewish. Anyone who's Jewish, please help me. And we verified it with the different, government officials as well back in Israel. And we were able to call his half sister, get him on a plane. Our medic stayed with him from the moment we got him at the border all the way until he was made it back on our charter flight to Israel. And now he's reunited with his half sister and family in Israel. An incredible, incredible story.
Wow. And to see the smile on his face after what he has been through, and he's without his parents. So it has been just horrible for him and so many others, and he's just one example. Gavy, what happens to Misha and others once they get to Israel? Do you follow their circumstances and their journey?
Our medics do, and they stay very close ties with them. And it all depends, obviously, on the status of what the Israeli government decides to do. I know we're allowing a lot of refugees at the moment to come in, whether it's temporarily or permanent. Again, that's up to the government. But our job on the ground is to provide the humanitarian relief, medical treatment, stabilize them. As once they get across that border, we can get them processed and into safety. And I'm afraid this crisis and the numbers are only going to grow.
Yeah. You guys are pros at what you do, but what are the challenges that your team is facing, and let people know at home how they can help?
Well, you can definitely help by visiting our website, www.israelrescue.org. And at the moment, all those donations are going straight to this cause, straight to helping all of these refugees in need, medical aid. We've, again, delivered about 6,000 meals a day. We're helping them with supplies, medical treatments. They've left everything behind, so they don't have, whether it's their insulin or whatever medications we are able to provide them with. And our doctors, medics on the ground are helping every single person, regardless of race or religion, Jewish or non-Jewish, Israeli or not. You're helping all walks of life. So please visit that website, israelrescue.org. And our biggest challenges right now is just, I'm afraid the numbers are going to continue to grow. And I mean, even the money that we're raising, we're managing to use all the supplies every single day. We have another 3 chartered airplanes for this week. And we're going to continue to monitor the situation as it continues. But we are on the ground, on the front lines, and the only organization right now on the Moldova-Ukrainian border.
You all are angels. I followed you on Twitter today, hashtag Operation Orange Wings. Thank you, Gavy Friedson, for what you're doing. Please thank our team and our best and safety to all of those involved, helping Misha and that little baby and thousands of others get across that border safely. Take care of yourself. Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.